What's up, my people? Happy Sunday. Welcome to my afterthought video, and it's just my thoughts after the Dragon Ball Z Fighters have just released their first DLC pack. And before I continue, I want to say shouts out to the actors and the cast of the Black Panther movie. That was, to me, by far one of the best Marvel films ever put out. Okay, don't get me wrong, I love the Deadpool, I love the X-Men, I love the Avengers, but Black Panther that movie was just so amazing, man. It was just like I said, from start to finish. The plot, the beginning of it, the protagonists, they all play a good part in that movie. I suggest you all go out and see it, because that's the first type of movie where we actually see an all-black supporting cast. That's like the first Marvel film besides like Blade that you have that's revolved around a black superhero. But he has an all cast, and it basically explains a lot of Africa. It explains the homeland. Okay, so I suggest y'all check that out. Nothing against Wesley Snipes. Nothing against Spawn. Even though Spawn's DC, nothing against those two. But those two didn't have the supporting cast that the Black Panther has. Okay, this is a totally different character. But Black Panther's cool anyway. And if you saw that, what was it, the Civil War movie, and you seen Black Panther played a part in that movie. He was awesome. So again, to me, that's movie of the year right there. And that's just my opinion. Of course, everybody gonna have their opinion on it. Some people may not even necessarily like the Black Panther, but hey, it's a good movie. You want to just see a really good movie, see a really good film, then I suggest you come out and check that out, okay? Now, let's go to get on to the reason for this video, okay? So for those that have been playing Dragon Ball Fighters, you know that they just now released the first DLC pack. Now, in the DLC pack, we're going to get Broly and we're going to get Bardock, the movie characters. Now, if those that have been watching my videos, you've been listening to my last two videos I explained for the character roster list. As far as my prediction who the DLC pack, I told you that they're going to add movie characters in there. Now, I want to explain something right now before I continue to just to clear something up. For the people that's been going on arguing with me on other videos such as Maximilian Dude, say Hey Jude or whatever, all these videos of people that put out their roster speculation. And for those that said they weren't going to add movie characters in there, that movie characters are non-canon, then you really don't know Dragon Ball Z at all. And I don't say that, I'm not trying to sound disrespectful. I'm not trying to sound like I'm just trying to make you out to be something you're not. It's just the truth. If you looked at most of these Dragon Ball Z games over the last, let's say, 15 years, started from, let's say, the PlayStation 2 when they had Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, you'll know that most of the movie characters have all appeared in these games. A lot of y'all have been playing Xenoverse all this time. You know that, hey, Xenoverse basically has every single last Dragon Ball Z character. All these arena-style type Dragon Ball Z games, from Tenkaichi, Raging Blast, or whatever, all had movie characters in the game. Okay, movie characters are a part of Dragon Ball Z. And this is what makes movie characters so important, because in the last one of these movies, it explains a lot of what happens in between the sagas, okay? For example, Bardocks movie, okay? The father of Goku. It explains what led to Frieza destroying the Saiyan planet in the first place. Dodori even tells Bardock that Frieza wanted to destroy his planet because he's scared of what they could become. Because they could all turn Super Saiyan. They could all turn Super Saiyan 3. They could all potentially turn Super Saiyan 4 like you've seen in GT. Or Super Saiyan 5 like you've seen in Super. That's what Frieza was scared of. He was afraid of them. Okay, he's afraid of how powerful the Saiyans can become. They become too strong for him to control. Then they'll try to overthrow him and destroy him like Goku did eventually. That's why. That movie explains it. So how can a movie like that explains so much detail be non-canon? But see, I understand the ones who don't want Broly in there, okay? The ones that don't want Broly in there are these younger Dragon Ball Z fans. These children, these, like I say, 8, 9-year-olds, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, the ones that haven't been watching Dragon Ball Z in the early days. See, me, I was born in 1990, okay? Dragon Ball Z game, this Dragon Ball Z itself in the series is over 30 years old. The video games are extremely old. You understand, these Dragon Ball Z games been around since the Super NES. They've been around since Sega Genesis, since the Sega days. So y'all gotta understand that. A lot of these characters like Broly has appeared in those video games. I told y'all in my last video, y'all need to go play Super Butoden 2, and you'll see Broly. Broly you have to unlock in the story mode. You have to do a certain condition, a certain win mode, and you get Broly unlocked. He's in that game. And then you look at all the other video games besides that. Like I said, you look at Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. You look at all the handheld systems like the Game Boy Advance, like the Game Boy SP, the DS. You look at all those games. All those games include Broly in there. That's why I say even the Tenkaichi series, Broly is in all those games. So y'all gotta understand, adding Broly in there means that Dragon Ball FighterZ is gonna make money. It's a marketing plan. It's a marketing scheme. Broly is money. And then I challenge any one of y'all, okay? And I understand, like, Broly wasn't around on TV like that. When, like I said, these 21 and unders, people that's at least, I say, 22, 23, they don't remember Broly at all. Because Cartoon Network don't even play Broly's movies like that anymore. Cartoon Network and Toonami is not the same program like that. It's just not. Even Bardocks movie. You ain't gonna see Bardocks movie on there neither. A lot of the old Dragon Ball Z movies that I grew up watching as a child that were played on Toonami on Saturdays, that's not around no more. Okay? You have to have been born around my era, like at least around, I say 1990 through like 95 or 96. Not even 96. You have to be born in between 1990 and like 94 or 93 to have saw those movies. Or at least been born around 88, 87, 89 to have saw those movies. Because a lot of those movies are actually old. I'll tell you, man, Dragon Ball Z entirely is over 25 years old. It's at least about 31 counting 2018. Or it might be more than that. Because I know Dragon Ball, when Goku was a kid, based on Goku's childhood, that's even older than Dragon Ball Z. That was around, I think, like 87, 86. It goes way back. That's how far back anime has been going on. But anyways, yeah, there's not a single Dragon Ball Z game out that's been top selling that didn't have Broly in there. Neither Bardock. Bardock is appeared in most of these games too. And see, Bardock gives you another traditional Saiyan like Nappa is. Okay, because I mean, we don't just get these Super Saiyan only characters. We get a traditional Saiyan. But see, they gave Bardock the ability to transform into a Super Saiyan, which I like. So this is why they're doing it, man. Broly and Bardock especially are two popular characters. And like I told y'all in my other videos, when I break down this roster list, you look at the characters they have on Dragon Ball FighterZ, okay? Each and every last one of those characters all fought against Broly. In 3 of his movies, okay? See, I want to challenge y'all right now. I want all y'all to go on YouTube or go on the internet and look up the legendary Super Saiyan movie Broly. Go watch Broly's first 2 movies. Bio Broly wasn't all that good. Like, I don't really care for Bio Broly. Even though Bio Broly does make a return in that. There's a scientist who basically took Broly's remains and rebuilt them. That movie wasn't all that good. You gotta watch the first 2 Broly movies. Go watch the legendary Super Saiyan and then watch Broly's Second Coming. Go watch those 2 movies. Watch the soundtrack of it too. It has a good soundtrack. It has good dialogue. But watch those 2 movies. You come to find out that Broly is much more than just saying the word Kakarot. That's how I know, man. The people that don't want, that think Broly is boring have not seen these movies. They have not watched Broly at all. And then, yet alone have they even played the older Dragon Ball Z games. Like I said, a lot of y'all haven't played Super Butoden 2. Some of y'all might have never played Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Why? Because you pay no attention to it. You used to play in Xenoverse. You used to play in Raging Blast. You used to play in Tenkaichi. Because Budokai 3 and Super Butoden 2 and Ultimate Battle 27, all those games are side to side. They're made like Dragon Ball FighterZ. Which to me, I like that style way better than arena style. To me, I've had enough arena style. I mean, yeah, it's cool to go around, you know what I'm saying, third person view and use your character and travel around the arena, but no, I'm used to side action, okay, where you have to really concentrate and you have to really do combos. On those type of games like Xenoverse, you just pressing one button to do your combos. It's just super easy. No, in these type of video games, especially the older games, you have to really know how to use the buttons. You have to really know how to use your arrow keys on there, like the arrow buttons to use your special abilities. You have to really focus and concentrate to win. That's the type of era Broly comes out of. And you gotta look at Broly sold a lot of toys, a lot of merchandise. That included Broly sold a lot of money. So that's why he's in the game. Y'all gotta understand it. It's a marketing plan. They can't just focus on canon characters all day long. They're not gonna just have a Dragon Ball Z game and not consider putting one of these movie villains in there. And that's what I've been trying to explain to a lot of people over the last like 5-6 months since the game been announced. A lot of y'all are too focused on y'all. Some of y'all would rather have Vegito. And I'm going to get to Vegito in just a moment. Because I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about Vegito. But anyways, yeah. So I like Broly, man. Broly's obviously going to be a grappler character. He's going to be a heavy defensive character. You know, so like I said, Broly's extremely powerful. He's in his legendary Super Saiyan mode. And if y'all watch Broly in the movies, he bodies pretty much everybody. The Z fighters all have problems fighting Broly. It takes effort trying to get rid of Broly. So that's why they have him, man. Broly gives you that defense. He gives you that Sentinel character. Like in Marvel vs. Capcom, he'd be considered Juggernaut. In between Juggernaut and Sentinel is what Broly's going to be. I mean, yeah, you got Android 16. That's not good. But I think the reason why they put Broly in there is so they can counter off Android 16. Because 16, like I said, is already powerful as it is. He's already top tier. So Broly gives you another good character to add in. And then Bardocks basically rush down. He's in your face. He's pounding your way like Raditz. Like, not even Raditz, but like Yamcha, it does. And I know I was brought up just Raditz just now. I would love to see Raditz too. Matter of fact, I would rather see Raditz in there than just regular Goku. That's the regular non-Super Saiyan Goku and regular non-Saiyan Armor Vegeta. I don't know why they're going to put those two characters in there. I disagree with that. But anyways, yeah, Bardock and Broly, they're extremely powerful. And see, speaking of Bardock, they just made another movie of him just last year. Or 2 years ago. Just recently, they made Bardock. They made a second Bardock movie. And see, in that movie, man, Bardock somehow survives, but he's in a coma. And he's supposed to be picked up into another planet. In this planet, you have Lord Chill. Now, Chill basically comes from Frieza's race. From Frieza's home planet. He's the same race as Frieza, just different clan. But Chill comes off terrorizing that planet, and Bardock saves the day. He actually turns Super Saiyan. And if you look at Frieza's alternative sins, his alternative outfits, you see that they've given Frieza Chill's colors. That magenta purple with that orange. Okay, that's Chill. They gave Frieza that color scheme. So that's a reference to that second Bardock movie. So I told y'all, man, there's a lot of characters in this game that has references to these Dragon Ball Z movies that all y'all need to pay attention to. So to these younger Dragon Ball Z fans, these kids, the ones who ain't been playing fighting games that long, you only been playing fighting games maybe 7 or 8 years compared to somebody like me who's been playing it 20 years. To a lot of y'all who haven't seen none of these Dragon Ball Z movies at all, you ain't seen none of the older ones. Like I say, you ain't seen the very first Dragon Ball Z film when Goku battled Garlic Jr. You haven't seen Garlic Jr.'s return. You haven't seen Turles. You haven't seen Dr. Euron. You haven't seen Android 13. Go back and see all these movies, man. Because I'll tell you, man, these movies explains a lot. These movies are all interesting. They all play a part of Dragon Ball Z. Now, we're going to get to the rest of the roster as far as the DLC goes. I do not want to see Vegito. Okay? I know I got into this argument the other day. I'm going to tell you why I don't want to see a Vegito character. Because for one, we already have 2 versions. Okay? I'll repeat that. We already got 2 versions as y'all been playing of Goku and Vegeta. We have Goku and Vegeta in the regular Super Saiyan 2 form. And now we have the Super Saiyan Blue form. Which happens in Dragon Ball Z Super. To me, that's enough. For them to add Vegito in there gives you another version of Goku and Vegeta. Which is another clone. Because Vegito basically does the same movesets as Goku and Vegeta. He has the Big Bang attack, the Final Flash, and he has the Kamehameha. Okay? And then that's another thing too, man. How they gonna add Vegito in there? You don't even have Super Buu in the game. I told y'all they was only gonna focus on Fat Buu, the Fat Majin Buu, and they was gonna focus on Kid Buu because those are the 2 main characters that the Z Fighters fight against towards the end of the show, near the end of that saga in season 5. They didn't even add Super Buu in there. They wasn't gonna add Super Buu in there, and they gonna add Kid Buu. There's too many Boos, and they already made a female version of Buu, which is Android 21. So they have enough Boos in there. To me, adding Vegeta is not only going to take up space, because again, you got to understand this. This is not Xenoverse. Dragon Ball FighterZ is made by Arc Systems. They're not like Xenoverse. They're not Tenkaichi, okay? They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not like these other Dragon Ball Z games that has over 50, 60-something characters. Has over 80-something characters, all being different clones. And on top of the other, you know what I'm saying, the other characters that's already on the game, the other main supporting characters, okay? No, this roster is a lot smaller. This is not Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or 2 where you have at least 54. No, this is not going to be like that at all. The max roster they're going to have is 32. That's the max off for just Dragon Ball FighterZ, okay? And that's until they make a second installment of it, which they probably will in maybe another year or so. But again, because when you got a game that's only 32 slots, you got to make space. You got to include characters that people are going to want to see. You just can't keep having the same variation of the same character. That's all Vegito really is. He's Goku and Vegeta put together, okay? And a lot of y'all want to bring up the argument, oh, he fights differently than Goku and regular Vegeta. How much different does he fight than those two? Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue, especially Vegeta Blue, is already as powerful as it is. It's already hard dealing with those characters. The pressure in this game is already too overpowered as it is, okay? From that homing dash, the Dragon Rush to the moves, okay? Vegeta Blue, for example, can potentially infinite combo you, okay? From that one double kick he does, where he launches in the air. His launchers, they already can keep you in the air, and he can keep tagging in and out. Okay, he's already powerful as is. Goku Blue can already instant transmission without using Vanish. Okay, it's in his combo. So again, y'all don't understand it, man. I'm tired of seeing Goku and Vegeta all the time. They can be added. There's a lot more other characters in Dragon Ball Z entirely that they could be using right now that a lot of y'all are not thinking about. Okay? Yeah, a lot of y'all gonna bring up the argument that you have Gotenks, but see, Gotenks makes sense because you don't have to add just Goten and Trunks by themselves. To me, Goten and Trunks by themselves on their own are extremely boring. Not to forget to mention they're weak. Kid Trunks is obviously weaker than his future Trunks, okay? Why? Because future Trunks had more experience fighting. He had more experience training. He's trained with adult Gohan when he trained, like future Trunks went back and forth. He trained when Goku and Vegeta were still alive in their primes. Okay, that's what makes future Trunks so powerful. And plus, Goten and Trunks are not like Gohan when he was a kid. They're not like T Gohan. They're not like Mr. Gohan at all. When Gohan was a child, he was a lot more powerful than Goten and Trunks because he fought against tougher villains. The man fought against the Raditz. He fought against Garlic Jr. He fought against Frieza. He fought against Cell. Okay, he fought against Bojack and Broly. That's why T Gohan was so strong and powerful. He fought against all these tougher villains. Whereas Goten and Trunks only fought against Boo in that whole saga. Okay, they really fight against the body. Yeah, they fought against Broly, but they couldn't take them on by themselves. And then they didn't even do the fusion on that movie anyway. That was just mostly Gohan by himself fighting him. So that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all, man. Like, I don't want to, like, Gotenks make sense because now, yeah, Goten and Trunks make experience. It shows them fusing, but that's just it. And furthermore, too, man, Goten appears in Gohan's, adult Gohan's special ability anyway. That's what I said. So Gotenks makes sense because now you save space for just not adding Goten and Trunks like the other Dragon Ball Z games, okay? So there's less space you have to take up. But no, Vegito, no, the roster ain't ready for that. And let's be honest too, man. Vegito just gonna be another overpowered character that people are gonna be having a hard time dealing with. The veterans in this game, the people who really know how to use this game, already have highlight videos like Sonic Fox, Diago, the Maximilian dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got all these other people on here, like Dr. Doya and Heiju. These guys are gonna already be using Vegito overpoweredly anyway. Vegito just gonna have another character that's gonna be overpowered in the game. It's gonna be hard to stop him. And people ain't going to be winning as much. That's all that means. He's going to break the game. And then I do not want to be going online playing against a team with Vegito. And then they have Goku Blue and they have Vegeta Blue. I don't want to see that at all, man. That is just doing too much right now. And I guarantee you're going to be seeing a lot of that. Because people are going to be using those type of combinations stupidly. It's already bad enough as it is. You got Goku Black that you can use along with regular Super Saiyan Goku and then Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's like 3 Gokus in one team, man. Like, that's a full team of clones. Yeah, Goku Black plays differently. I understand that, but still, man. And if you want to be technical, Goku Black does look like Vegito anyway. He resembles Vegito in every way, shape, and form. His hair, okay, is just like Vegito's, except colored pink. The outfit he's wearing is the one Vegito wore, except it's colored silver and red and black, okay? Even his stature, his build is just like Vegito. If you really pay attention, man, y'all need to go look at Vegito's model and then look at Goku Black. And if you notice, Goku Black is wearing a Patari earring just like Vegito wore. Okay? He's an alternate version of Vegito. That's what Goku Black truly is. He's given the name Goku Black, but he's basically Vegito. An evil version of Vegito. And he's already powerful as he is anyway, man. But Goku Black is already top tier. He's already one of the best characters anyway. So no, we don't need Vegito. Man, to me, man, the roster ain't big enough for no Vegito. And even then, if you want to be techno better, why isn't anybody bringing up Gogeta? See, if they going to add Vegito, you got to add Gogeta because they're basically the same person. Gogeta is just another form of Vegito. Just different fusion. And to me, man, Gogeta is actually powerful than Vegito. Because remember, Vegito couldn't even destroy Super Buu. If you watch, for those that, and I want some of y'all to actually watch the Buu saga. Like, I just got done watching. See, a lot of y'all trying to say, oh, you want Vegito than Broly, man. Y'all got to watch Dragon Ball Z. I understand a lot of y'all ain't been watching the whole series at all. A lot of y'all are not, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you young people don't know about the older Dragon Ball Z stuff. Go and watch the Buu Saga. Vegito doesn't make that much of an appearance at all. Vegito is only around for maybe a couple of episodes. Why? Because those two could not destroy Super Buu. It just didn't work out at all, man. It just didn't, man. Vegito was like Super Buu was just way too powerful as it was. Yeah, it was fun seeing them go against Buu, but they didn't fully destroy Buu at all. Matter of fact, Goku and Vegeta had to get eaten by Buu to realize that they had to go inside Buu's body to try to kill him, to try to separate the ones he absorbed. Whereas Gotenks made way more appearances. So a lot of y'all want to bring that up. So no, man. I mean, I understand Vegito's in Dragon Ball Z Super, but you understand when Vegito appears in Dragon Ball Z Super, that's already way into the show as it is. And speaking of Dragon Ball Z Super, you got characters like Kelfa, and you got characters like Jiren. Jiren especially that could be added into this game. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some more non-Super Saiyan characters. Vegito just adds another Saiyan character we really don't need. To me, man, Bardock and Broly should be enough right then and there. Okay? Because even then, I don't agree with them trying to add Goku, though I said the non-Super Saiyan Goku, just Goku with his regular black hair and adding regular Vegeta with a Saiyan armor. I don't agree with that at all. Even though you do have Nappa in the game, so I guess they want to put Vegeta in a Saiyan armor. But even then, Vegeta, like I explained earlier, has a costume that he originally wears without the Saiyan armor anyway. So they really don't need Saiyan armor Vegeta. Because Vegeta is already Super Saiyan. And in some of the other Dragon Ball Z games, Super Saiyan armor Vegeta does turn Super Saiyan anyway. So to me, man, all you gotta do is give Vegeta the costume and just put it on regular Super Saiyan for Vegeta. That's all you gotta do for him. Give, like basically in the game, have it to where you can unlock the Saiyan form of Vegeta's Saiyan armor and just put it on Vegeta automatically. That's what they can do too, man. They don't need to just have him with the scouter on, man. That's just weak. And you already have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then Vegeta has a Super Saiyan that's way powerful than when he had the scouter. To me, like I said, again, it's just a waste of space. There's not enough characters for that to be added on there. And then you have a lot of other fighters that I want to see, like Janemba. People want to see Super Janemba on there. You got Pikkon, who I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Who I mentioned in my last list. Okay? Like I said, yeah, Kilfa. You got Jiren. You got all these other fighters. You got Deborah on here. And even then, they might add Zamasu, who's basically the Green Supreme Kai. Okay? You got all these characters that you could add besides Vegeta. I don't want to see another Goku and Vegeta, you know what I'm saying, character being used. I'm tired of it. There's enough of that anyway. I don't like the fact that they even have 4 of them in there. I don't like the fact that there's even 2 Vegetas and 2 Gokus. I don't understand that at all, man. Like I said, again, man, this is not Xenoverse. I don't be seeing multiple characters, multiple forms of the same character. So that's just why. That's why I believe Broly and Bardocks was chosen over Vegeta right now. Because there's a lot of other characters they got to consider adding. And even Cooler right now, man. I'm waiting to see if they're going to add Cooler. But anyways, man, that's my video for now, man. That just explains why Broly and Bardocks are being added, man. Like I said, you have to have movie characters. You can't have a Dragon Ball Z game, but at least have a few movie characters in there. Alright? Because like to me, man, without movie characters, it's just not Dragon Ball Z. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned, and again, man, look forward to it. Cause I think those characters won't be released until maybe March. So look for March. I think Broly, they might be released sooner than later. Cause I know if you have the Dragon Ball Z Fighters Pass, you're gonna automatically get those characters in the game. And that's just for those that actually ordered they paid the extra $35. Well, they paid the $95 when the game was being pre-ordered, and then you have the DLC pack. The 8 DLCs gonna automatically be added into this game if you bought that pack. For those that didn't buy the Fighters Pass, you got to wait until March when they actually open those characters into the game. When they actually have the characters available for purchase. But again, for those that bought the Fighters Pass, you're going to get those characters automatically downloaded into the game. They're automatically going to come included, so you don't got to wait for it. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.